You ever sit back and think about retirement and realize it's not as simple as they've made it sound? All those years working, saving, doing what you were supposed to do, putting money into that 401k, trusting the system. And now you're looking at the numbers thinking, yeah, it might cover the bills, maybe the mortgage, but will it actually let me live? Because here's what nobody tells you. A 401k doesn't give you freedom. It gives you survival. You'll keep the lights on, but what about the bucket list? What about the trips you always said you'd take someday? What about waking up and doing whatever you want? Not because it's Saturday, but because every day finally belongs to you. We were all trained to think the same way. Work 40 years, save a little, retire quietly. That's the script. But that script was written decades ago, back when gas was cheap, homes cost $40,000, and your pension carried you through. Today, prices go up, markets dip, companies downsize. And too many people are finding out the hard way that retirement isn't the freedom phase. It's just another hustle, but with less energy to chase it. See, the 9 to 5 structure doesn't stop when you retire. It follows you. You've spent decades living inside it, asking for permission, trading time for money, waiting for weekends. So when you finally walk away, it's like your body's free, but your mind is still clocked in. That's why so many retirees go back to part-time jobs, not because they want to, but because they have to. But what if you could build something that paid you after the job ended? Something that gave you income without giving up your freedom? For me, that moment came a few years ago. My wife retired after 37 years with the federal government. She's incredible. She worked hard, built a strong pension, and she deserved every bit of it. And I'm proud of her because she did what most people can't. She stayed the course. But me, I've never been built for the 9 to 5 life. I've always had that itch, that drive for something different. I've worked a lot of jobs, learned a lot, built skills across different industries. But there was no pension waiting for me, no guaranteed payout, no safety net. So I started doing the math. I realized that my retirement, if I followed the same traditional route, was going to cover bills, but not life. And I wasn't okay with that, because I don't just want to exist in my later years. I want to live. I want to travel with my wife, spend time with my family, see the world, not just talk about it. That's when I realized something big. Freedom doesn't come from saving. Freedom comes from creating. I started looking for a way to create income that wasn't tied to a boss or a schedule. I didn't want another job. I wanted cash flow. And that's when I found this travel club. Now, let me make this clear. It's not becoming a travel agent. It's not sitting behind a desk booking trips for other people. It's about getting access to wholesale travel prices and having a system that pays you when other people travel too. It's a way to turn something we already love, travel, into income. Not someday, not after 65, but now. So instead of saving up for one big vacation every couple of years, I started traveling multiple times a year for less than what most people pay on Expedia or Booking.com. Trips like Dubai for 2 people at $329. Phuket, Thailand, $369. Paris, $599. And the crazy part? I started earning money every time I shared it. People love to travel. They just don't know how to travel smart. Once I showed them, I was earning even more. That's when it hit me. This isn't just a business, it's a retirement strategy. It's a way to replace that fear of running out of money with ongoing income. See, retirement shouldn't mean slowing down. It should mean leveling up. You've spent your whole life trading hours for dollars. Now it's time to make your life pay you back. Cash flow gives you options. It lets you say yes again. Yes to travel. Yes to family. Yes to opportunities. And here's the truth most people don't face. If you don't create new income streams, retirement becomes just another version of the 9 to 5. You're just not driving to it. That's not the life I want, and I know that's not what you want either. Because if you're like me, you've already put in the years. You've worked hard, done the right things, helped everybody else get ahead. Now it's your time. I know how it feels to be in that in-between place where you're close to retirement, but you're not sure what comes next. You've done the math, you've read the statements, and you're thinking, I'll be okay. But will I actually enjoy life? That's the quiet fear a lot of people don't talk about. Not the fear of being broke, but the fear of being bored, of feeling like life's already behind you instead of in front of you. You don't have to feel that way. You can still build something meaningful, something that gives you purpose, community, and income, without punching a clock ever again. The travel business gave me that. It gave me income, yes, but it also gave me life. New friends, new places, new energy. It gave me something to wake up excited for. You don't need millions in the bank. You just need cash flow that keeps moving while you're living. If you're looking at retirement right now and feeling uncertain, I get it. It's unknown territory. We spend decades preparing for it, but almost nobody really plans how they want to live it. Retirement isn't just a financial decision, it's an identity shift. You go from worker to creator, from employee to explorer. And if that sounds unfamiliar, that's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be open to a new way. I'm not saying throw away your 401k. Keep it, that's smart. But don't let it define your limits. Because this next chapter, it's supposed to be your freedom phase. And freedom means more than paying bills. It means living fully. You've already earned your time. Now it's about making that time count. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Retirement doesn't have to mean the end of your working years. It can be the beginning of your living years. And if you want to be surrounded by people who think like that, people who travel, grow, and live on their own terms, hit me up. Join a community of like-minded travelers who are rewriting what retirement looks like and proving that freedom doesn't have an age limit.